What up, what up, what up, what up? Simple Gaming, Day 10, AI Heroes League. I didn't, know what I didn't do? I did everything except, yeah, we know you're here. Schedule for today. So, let us do that. In Day 10, and these are, again, these are going to be the last interconference matchups. So let's start with, let's go back here. We have the good animals and bad animals at the top. So the good animals, which is the pro tags of Warcraft. Gosh, I can't speak apparently. And Protoss, which is StarCraft, of course. Which means that the Warcraft protagonists are going to be against the non-StarCraft division in these next three. So we'll just, well, you know what? We will just go based on this day one again. The Night Elves against the, sorry, Night Elves. Had to happen eventually. Coming off a win though against the, did they have it? Yeah, they lost against the Horde. That's the one I was thinking of. They came up. They had a recent bad loss, not bad loss, but kind of. There's been some bad losses, but those are mostly the last two of the last 2 days. The last one of the last 2 days. Horrible. So we got Night Elves. Demons. We got Alliance. Humans. Humans versus Alliance. Alliance keeps getting home ones. The blue side ones, which I just consider the home side easier in my mind, apparently. And then the good animals versus Overwatch. Again, Overwatch has been back and forth pretty well. They've had a couple extra blues, maybe. This is good. And then for the other one, we don't really need to do the other days right now. They'll be easy enough. We got the Horde versus Dominion. That'll be good. But you know what? Hold on. Let's go off day 9 because that's what we should do. And I think we mostly did already, right? Humans and Alliance, good animals and Overwatch. It's just this one, which should be Horde and Zerg. Yeah. And we'll have the villains. Wait, Horde, Zerg, both were home. Zerg Horde. It really doesn't matter, but maybe it does. I don't know. Villains and Dominion. Villains and Dominion. Yeah, that works. And finally, the bad animals versus Protoss. That's the one we're all waiting for, right? And that's probably okay. Oh no, Protoss versus Bad Animals. They've been red twice in a row already. All right, there we go. And we're gonna definitely switch that up a bit. Now look at this. We're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start. Wait a second. Ah, I win for now. So we have to make it 75, and then nobody can see it. It's too tiny. Do we need everything? Nah, let's even make it 125. No, I like the 100 because we can see the whole division. Okay. Anywho, let's go to Animals Overwatch first. That makes sense. Protoss, Bad Animals second. Is that's a little closer of a contest. Oh, swing down here, see that? They're both the 1 and 8s, but who knows? Maybe the good Animals will get their first win over Overwatch, even though they are proving to actually not be completely terrible. They beat the Villains, right? That was their other win because they haven't played they haven't gotten their win on the good Animals yet. I think it was. I think that's who it was. Bad Animals. Villains, there it is, yeah. Volskaya Foundry. Zerg Horde. Villains. Dominion. These are all a lot of pretty good ones here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, cool. Zerg Horde Night Elves all 7 and 2. Demons 9-0, still undefeated. Humans only 6 and 3. Dominion only 5 and 4. Couple 4 and 5s there. Villains in Alliance. Overwatch catching up. If the Villains beat the Alliance, they just did. That's interesting. Which means that, I mean, even though they haven't played, I kind of would have to put Protoss tentatively, I mean, Overwatch over both the Villains and the Alliance if they end up at the same record. Because even though they haven't played, Overwatch beat the Villains and the Villains beat the Alliance. So, alright, anyway, day 10. Game on in the background. Let's do it. I haven't played the game for real in a while, so unless we get a different daily every day, like if one road like renews itself, I'm not sure. I think we've had the same ones this whole time. All right. Random number generator. Out of 16, we have rolled a 5. 1, 2, 3. No. 4, 5. Ah, okay, we finally get Braxis. For real. We had Braxis Outpost like the second time, and then that's when I realized I had ARAM maps, which could be fun. I think I can do some interesting things with ARAM maps. I'm also a giant ARAM fan and League, but our buddy viewer from yesterday told us that apparently Blizzard doesn't support heroes anymore, which sucks. That's pretty lame. Pretty lame, but you do what you do. Guess I'll just have to not support heroes either. That's how they're gonna do it. Anywho, Braxis. I have other games I could do AI tournaments with. I'm having some fun with heroes though, but if they're not going to come out with any more heroes, and certainly if they're going to be done with like skins and updates and everything, then I don't know. That's pretty lame. Good Animals versus Overwatch. Here we go. We'll be starting off with our lovely low-ranked teams. This time again, though, Overwatch is kind of catching up to like the middle of the pack. And this is just the beginning of the second half of the season here. 18 games total. 18 days. 18 games. Go to animals first, yes. That is Lily. Right wing. Chen. Lily right wing Chen combo. Lunara and Yura. Nobody for them to switch out reserve wise. Overwatch did just win again, right? Against Protoss. So I don't know. So let's see what Overwatch has a win against Protoss, a win against the Bad Animals, and a win against the other bad team. Protoss, yeah. Protoss, Bad Animals, and the villains. That's what the one I forgot, yeah. So it's not amazing. 1-1, they're basically one match per series, which 3 games, which is basically like a mini series kind of thing. Like this one is the second interconference series, which is going to be a series of 3 matches in a row going against like one team, such as the Good Animals, going against the 3 teams of a certain interconference division. This being the non-StarCraft, so they play Overwatch and they'll play the humans and the demons. So Overwatch will have the Good Animals and the Night Elves and the Alliance in the next 3 days. So, do they try another? They didn't get any wins until they did the switch. So if they switch again, it's possible that they won't get any more wins. Perhaps that would be their mentality. Stick with it. See if you can pick up another win against a decent team in the interconference. This is probably a good time to test the mettle of this group one last time to see if they can pick up a win or hopefully 2. And then maybe they would either stick with them, or if that can't happen, then maybe think about another switch up of the lineup. So we'll stick with what they have. Tracer, Zarya. Yeah, see, I wasn't rambling for nothing. There was something there. Genji and Mai. I'll probably forget that by whatever that would be, Monday, but whatever. Here we go. First game, Brex's Holdout. Good Animals versus Overwatch. These games have proved to be, in my opinion, pretty interesting. I've been the past couple days quite upset with the results of the Demons matchups because they should have lost probably the last 2 matches, but they remained undefeated because the teams they played, even though they're good teams, just decided to play terribly at like specific moments that lost them the match completely 2 days in a row. It was really hard to watch, but that's all right. Yeah, a little bit of a slow load for the first match of the day, I guess, as always. There we go. garden vlog day today, weekly update. Tons of stuff to update on. Actually, it was the indoor garden vlog, but now it's going to start becoming the indoor/outdoor garden vlog as things warm up a little bit finally here. Another Mary Lunara skin. It's a cool green dragon, Brightwing.
10 seconds. 5, 2, 1.
5, 2.
Facility online.
The battle begins.
Did you just say 5, 2, 1? You're all, Should actually was in the middle of the screen. The person Genji. I think Brightwing gets the skin win here. I would say there's some cool ones on the side of Overwatch, but that little green dragon Brightwing is awesome. The baby Deathwing. Oh my goodness, baby Deathwing dies. First blood. On Tracer staying in the mid here. Hero was there, took half damage, left. Looks like she's. I don't know what she's doing. Chen's just hanging out, taking shots. Literally from 2 people with guns. Beacon's already active in 10 seconds. Good Animals kind of conglomerating around the bottom one. Now they're heading toward top, where most of Overwatch was. Tracer, Genji, Yana already up here. Ooh, Chen jumping in to push him off the thing. Lunara snagging the bottom one for the Good Animals. Hello. Good Animals are channeling the beacon. Brightwing. Oh man, look at this. Look at this hold right now. Oh, nice ball. Brightwing dropping low. They do have the double heal combo here. Double heal combo meal. Oh, Brightwing still alive. And it looks like Overwatch going to be able to take the top one, stop that channel at 74, but that's going to be a decent Zerg wave either way for the Good Animals. You know, I just thought that sometimes it would also be a good idea for teams that have reserves. They could even switch. I mean, we really wanted to get into it. They could switch every match to help them against their matchups, team comp. Brightwing kills Zarya with the help of allies. But, yeah, back to 1-1 right now as Genji or somebody got bottom down here for Overwatch while that fight was happening. Mine on and now back up against Euro and Lunara. That should go their way with, especially with Zarya coming in the other side here. And that is both for Overwatch currently. Is it? It's not. What? It is. It's just not. There you go. I don't know what was happening there. They only got 18 before this was taken a neutral. I don't know what happened. There was like maybe just a sliver left and they kept running off and on it or something. Silly mistake. They happen often in AI. Some low-ish mana bars. Tracer's happy about that. Zarya too. That's something that makes Overwatch pretty strong. Yeah, being two of their heroes don't use mana. Don't ever have mana problems. Never really have to go back, especially if they have heals like Ana. And shields like Zarya, technically. Could have double heals themselves. That's what made me think of switching comps every time based on your enemy's comp. because they could have, if they wanted to, match the double heals of the good animals, putting Lucio in for Zarya, but do they really need it? We'll find out. Nothing really matters except the win. I mean, especially because we don't really keep track of anything else. I certainly would if anybody would. There's enough interest, but yeah, that would take some time. So, speaking of time, I just thought of something else I have to do, not related to this or other streams. Easter coming up. I was tasked with it. Shouldn't take very long. We've got to set a couple hours aside to make some egg scavenger hunt. 2 months. That makes sense for the kids. Hey, very interesting. Big Zerg wave coming for Overwatch down below, and up here in top lane just a tiny one for Overwatch against the good animals. Well, let's see. There's nobody down here to clear this Zerg for Overwatch yet. Do they have? They don't have amazing clear. They would need like Zarya down there, Tracer. Zarya and Tracer maybe. But instead they have nobody. They're going to lose that fort. That's not good. The good animals are looking like they might actually get their first win here. It might be pretty hard to come back from this. It might be really hard to come back from this. Tracer just gets wrecked by this wave. Look at... oh my goodness. Genji is going to die to it as well. He missed the jump over the wall. He's alive though. Wow, this is almost game already? From one Zerg wave. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Overwatch should have switched their team out. They should. I don't know if that would have helped, but they probably should have tried. Maybe. I can't believe they're gonna lose and give the good animals their first win. There's no way they can come back from this. Look at it. This is still going. They're all dying to the Zerg wave and Chen. That's all they need down here is Zerg and Chen. My goodness. Okay, lag, stop, please. Close. Flanker. Ana now gonna maybe die. That whole siege Zerg wave is hitting her. Now it's finally on the fort. Man, that's crazy. What a push. I can't believe it. Finally Zarya down here to try to do some clearing, but she's not doing a good job at all. Are they gonna lose it? They're just gonna let it go? It's gonna be siege. No siege yet. Maybe they take the siege out until this on this map because that'd be a little too crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like this map. I think I'm trying to remember the maps I actually enjoyed. I have to play them a few times in like real, actual competitive play and not just like dumb low-level foot match. I think I kind of like Praxis Holdout. I also like the music, of course, because good StarCraft stuff. Oh man, we should play some StarCraft sometime. It's free now. Oh, again, maybe someday we'll do Classic Blizzard Day or something, and we'll do Diablo 2 and StarCraft since I've got Diablo 2 on Super Sale and Diablo 3. But I'd place StarCraft 2 and Diablo 3 together because they're like, same time-ish, right? Wonder if they're gonna ever release Diablo. I probably wouldn't play that. I don't know if I would. I never played it, to be honest. When did that even come out? I played a bit of Diablo 2, to be honest. I only played a bit, but I did play some. Not that I was good at it, but I played a ton of Diablo 3, so I think I could kind of transfer. I played also some like Path of Exile and a bunch of other ARPGs that probably were trying to mimic Diablo 2 more than 3, so I think that would help as well. Weekend's coming up. They're gonna already start the rotation down to a team fight here. We could always do like the campaign on StarCraft. That's always fun. Ooh, Lily goes down, Bright Wing. I could do the same in Age of Empires 2. That's fun as well, because there's so many campaigns in Age of Empires 2 now. It's crazy.
Are now online. Please keep them out of enemy hands.
Tracer died to the minion wave, I guess. Wow, that's huge. I mean, they had a good fight and had Lily and Brightwing out, so that's good. But oh, and there goes Lunara, so they're keeping it. They're Overwatch are keeping it on their side. They should probably go channel, but because this the Tracer. Okay, well I guess it's clear. Other than that guy, that's the problem. Oh, Anna got Lily again. Wow. Okay, they got it for now. Genji able to go back as the others hold. Tracer's got to be careful. The entire team's up top for the good animals trying to get one of these, as we've got 66, 8, 72, 4, 6. Genji takes out Brightwing. They keep the channel up. Lunara trying to sneak down to the bottom in time, but I don't think she's going to get it. 8. Whoa. We got 100 to nothing in favor of the Protoss. Wait, they had 18. How'd that happen? It's got a random 18. Luckily, of course, the lanes switch, and this is Chen is definitely going to die. This is a bigger Zerg wave, probably because it gets harder every time, as always. A really nice siege camp get there for them, because they're going to come defend top, and they could get an advantage top lane and even things out bottom. I guess I called it a little early for the good animals, but I really thought that was probably going to be enough, especially if Overwatch didn't get this Zerg wave, or even if they had to compete with a big Zerg wave themselves. But already down to 50%, the clear of the good animals, perhaps a little better. But wait a second. Tracer and Mai are actually gonna help push this thing, which is smart. It's very smart. You don't see the AI doing that. It's those smart things very often, but they are here, kind of. Chen in trouble. Mai and Tracer, Mai and Zarya now, that is, should just fight him in this Zerg wave. Ana's there now too, so they should never die. Brightwing coming in so you can get an extra kill. Can't finish the Lily. Chen goes down. He was again still fighting in this Zerg wave, which could push the entire way if they keep fighting. They should keep fighting. I don't know why they wouldn't. Lily dropping extremely low. That's a 4v3. And Lily dies. It's a 4v2. She stays alive. She's got an ult though. She ults late and unnecessarily, so that was nice for Overwatch. They may be able to. They may just be able to even this up. This certainly took all the pressure off their base. That's nice. Lily's. I can't believe she's gonna live again. Brightwood heals, helping out her heals, of course, too. Chen ult coming out, so we got triple Chen action. Lily coming back in. She likes to tank everything herself. Ana is so close to dying, but Zarya's shield puts her out. Genji, like I said, getting that advantage top lane too, so not quite evening the score bottom. But if they keep pushing, then it won't matter. That's what they need to do, though. They need to just keep. Ooh, I thought they were going to make Bruiser camp. That would have been crazy. If they took the siege camp, that'd be huge. But Zarya is super low. Lunara is not going to get her. Not going to chase that after seeing Genji come in, who can get out, so he's fine. Luckily, he didn't just die though. Tracer goes in, he can also get out. Let's see if she just dies. Ana's there, who cannot get out that easily, so she is going to just die. Or they don't chase, and she lives. Genji back in. Just a lot of harass going on, a lot of useless nonsense. Genji's gonna die now. You're dead. Maybe if he immediately started backing, he would have made it in time. Maybe, because they weren't gonna follow him. Mai was there, and now we got Zarya getting beat up. Tracer's still here with her. I don't know if Mai comes back finally. That's good. Need her in there. She's your tank.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
Your team has destroyed a fort.
Oh, what a push by Lunara in this top lane, though. Evening that out. This, well, this will just do it, I guess. Whoever wins this Zerg wave. Would be crazy if we get like a double giant, 2 giant Zerg waves, like a 95 and 100. Overwatch snagging the top one where the fight is happening. Chen is trying to use his ult to grab the bottom one, to sneak the bottom one. Tracer could probably just deal with that though. Zarya eliminates right wing in the top fight. Lily has to ult again to get out without her dying as well. Mai is going bot. Ana and Zarya top. Genji just headed down. Nope, came back up. Maybe picking off the Euro here. Or the Lily. Back to a 4v3 team fight in favor of the good animals at top. But Tracer and Mai easily gonna hold bottom. And now with the kill on Lunara, 2 low health bars on Chen and Euro, that is like it's, I don't know why they're not channeling, but it should almost be, it looked like they stopped for a second. But maybe I'm just crazy. It's quite possible. 86, 8, 92, 4, 6, 8. And that's another 100 to nothing. Overwatch. GG. All they gotta do is hold their bottom lane, and that should be it. And Tracer and Genji should be able to do that just fine. Sorry, good animals. I thought you had it. You did have it. They opened up the entire core. So really, they should have had it. Wow. Lily and Brightwing died. Brightwing might have died up here. Jen did, for sure. It's 19 to 17 right now. It's going to be 20 talents coming out in a moment for Overwatch. And that is going to be game. Zergwave's still pushing into core bottom though. Don't think it's going to make it there.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
The team destroys a fort. Advantage in top. Lunara is going to survive. Core under attack. Big Zerg boys hitting it. Should go down. It's a core fight. It's a race to finish the core, but it's not going to be a very close one. Overwatch. 2 Zerg after losing the first one, and that's game. Almost let it slip. Sorry, I guess, maybe. Oh no, tough one. Sorry has everything, so yeah, we'll give it to her. most good animals. Most. And this one will just be here. All right. Remaining in their spot. Probably remaining in, maybe not remaining in their spot. Maybe going up. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens with the villains in the alliance. So if the villains win and only the alliance loses and is then tied up with Overwatch, then I would keep Overwatch below the alliance because they haven't fought. But for whatever reason, because if they are past the villains, then they will also be past Overwatch. Wait, if they're past the villains, they'll also be past the alliance because Overwatch beat the villains. And the villains beat the alliance, so the villains have to be over the alliance if they're the same record. But if Overwatch and villains are the same record, then Overwatch has to be over them. But if only the alliance and Overwatch are the same record, there's no reason that the alliance has to be under Overwatch. Anywho, Protoss versus Bad Animals. This shall determine the true bottom 4 rankings. For now, at least. But they will all have fought each other, I believe, at this point. Yeah. Protoss, Bad Animals. Some of them will fight each other again, though. The ones in division, like Bad and Good Animals, will fight again one more time. Overwatch and Protoss will fight again. What's it? Yeah, Protoss first, then Bad Animals. Tassadar, Probius. Order's a little different because of their team changing. Probius in for Zeratul, Artanis, Alarak, and Phoenix, who came in for Probius earlier. Before Probius came back in for Zeratul. And they are against the Bad Animals, ETC, Murky. No reserves for these guys. Alex Straza, still thinking about Deathwing and Hogger. Still thinking about taking the animals into one team if I can figure out one more Warcraft team to add to the conference if I combine the Good and Bad Animals. They would then be the biggest team, but it doesn't matter. They'd only be the biggest because if we make another team, then the Horde and Alliance team probably wouldn't be as big as they are. So right now the Alliance is 11. Actually, both Horde and Alliance are 11 if you count Chokal as 2. But I'm hoping we could maybe make it an unaffiliated team, and that could be the new one to take the place of the extra Hannibal team. Awesome skins. I really like that Tassadar. Ooh, wow, it's a bright Deathwing. We had a little Deathwing. Now we have big Brightwing. Another Murky Templar. Ooh, cool Alex Straza skin. Meh, maybe not amazing, but there's a lot going on, that's for sure. And give it to Tassadar. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, might take out the Alexstrasza for first blood here. Nope, not quite. Okay, come on, game. You know I clicked on Tassadar. Tass and Alexstrasza both backing. Two potential skin wins there. Phoenix is really good too. I just already knew I would have picked Tassadar over him, even though it is really cool. Alexstrasza in some trouble. Phoenix has full health. He can chase this if he wants. Just teleport out. No, Murphy is gonna fall though. Up top. And that's first blood. It's actually only quarter blood, I guess. Did it say first blood? It counts, doesn't it? Pretty sure it said first blood. Yeah, that didn't say first blood. Murphy killed Alarak. Wow. With the help of ETC, Alexstrasza now here for some heals. He can fight bottom. Alexstrasza having to back off now, low health. Maybe she'll actually hit herself with her health thing. Nope. Artanis low, Hogger low, Hogger caught in the Tassadar wall. Tass and Proteus cannot finish him off though. Back to neutral, the bottom beacon. Top goes to the bad animals currently, but Alexstrasza is going to fall. 1-for-1 kills now. Tassadar and Alarak against the ETC, who's now trapped for a moment. He's going to swing out of there once he can. Both neutral beacons now. Probably is finally going to go get the bottom one for what's your name? Protoss. Martina is going to secure top for them, and they are channeling. They both only have one win, but yeah, there was something about Protoss makes them, I think, the more favored, in my opinion, over bad animals. But we'll see. They could lose. They're both right now technically the same. We can't tell. Can't really tell who's better until this is over, I guess. Phoenix fending off the bad animals from top. We're gonna regain the top beacon, and as long as Artanis doesn't leave ETC there, yeah, they'll keep the bottom 70% channeled now. Oh, Artanis keeps leaving the beacon because of his ability, and 96-8, just barely getting it in time before they lose that one. And that's 100 to 18%. Do they just get for free? Do you just get a free 18%? That's how what's happening here.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
Ooh, Murky, Alexstrasza both fall. Murky, not so big a deal. Alexstrasza is certainly more of a deal. Phoenix pushing with the Zerg, Proteus, and Artanis down here now too. The Taz and Alarak taking on. Oh man, Alarak just got toasted. Zerg already gone for the bad animals. Probably just enough Zerg here to push down a fort for the Protoss, so it looks like an early advantage here, but not as big as the good animals had last match over Overwatch. Even though they lost. But still 18% Zerg. Tassadar takes Murphy out again. ETC in trouble. He's going to make it out barely. And Hogger's not. Deathwing now jumps in by herself. Oh, there's Murphy though. Murphy will just die to this Zerg wave probably. Almost caught them in the nice damage coming out from him. That's not going to take much. Alexstrasza back. This baby Zerg wave still pushing. Just a couple of them left. 4, if I can count correctly. 2 big, 2 little ones. And ETC back in, and Alarak is low, but he survives. Proteus is going to continue to push Tassadar, and then ETC is going to fall. Wow. Alexstrasza again comes out here and she's in a bad spot. That's what I was gonna get a double kill. Deathwing, like, guys, we gotta clear this Zerg wave. Come on, oh my goodness. Roar. Jeez, she almost dies just standing there. Hilarious. Augur's here now, he's gonna actually be able to clear this. And the Zerg threat is eliminated. Much bigger push than I expected. And here's the siege though, so you do get siege after just one. They only come one every other wave, of course. They already got one, or already had one. Murky falls again. More siege coming out bottom. Ooh, and Bruiser Camp going top. Good call here from Protoss. And the siege is almost going to be sacrificed here, but it will take the attention of couple. Maybe it'll be saved because they're super slow, and then I'll just focus on the Alarak and Tassadar if they come down. They don't look like they're that. No. Phoenix Alt not quite doing probably what he wanted it to. Murphy and Alarak bottom. Augur's going down with not much help. Alexstrasza takes out Phoenix. There are 10s for, there have been 10s for Protoss for a bit now. Alexstrasza is going to survive. Alarak take out Murphy again. No big deal. But he'll pop up into this fight here. Deathwing missing the ult. Beacons, still 10 seconds for the beacons. That was just horrible. Ulting into the towers, staying there to do the fire breath. Dying to the towers, and then Tassadar. So Alarak, or Phoenix's death, was kind of not terrible because he was able to get back in time here. Deathwing's was pretty bad. Ooh, Alexstrasza getting destroyed. Whoa. So Protoss channeling again. Alarak and Artanis do. ETC maybe in a predicament. Nope, Alexstrasza or Deathwing now down to help. As the channeling continues. Mostly unabated until now. 4 strong for Bad Animals bottom lane. Deathwing roars on the bottom beacon to assert her dominance, and then walks away and lets Protoss get it. So, yeah, quite dominant you are, Deathwing. Clearly. All bark and no bite as usual. Oh boy. Yeah, they might survive the Zerg wave too, but they probably won't survive the third. Reserve will probably always be the, oh my goodness. Alarak ult, finishing off ETC. Yeah. It'll only be more than 3, I guess, like it could have been 4 last round. But you need like no other pushing happening between the Zerg waves. Oh, Phoenix not quite able to finish off Deathwing. Their Zerg is getting pretty wrecked. They are able to continue to fight with it though. Should have a decent time at it. At least 10 out for the Bad Animals here. Oh, Artanis able to get Alexstrasza with the ult and then just forgets about it. Alarak takes out Deathwing. Probius just hanging out bottom, pushing, dealing with the 3v1. No big deal. Got a buddy coming down. Passadar tries to kill the Murky, doesn't. Zergwave still pushing on fort. 3 big siege Zergs, and it looks like they're gonna let Alex Strazek take them out slowly, maybe. One left, half the fort gone at this point. More little Zergs spawn behind it. Zerg finally eliminated. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the Protoss win if bad animals can't get the next one. Not only get the next one, but make sure that the Protoss don't get, like, honestly, anything like 60% or more. Will probably take out the bad animals at this point, I think. At least get them to the point where there's no coming back. Siege camp taken there by the Protoss. Only camp out currently, ETC. Rotating down toward the bad animal camp. Not gonna take it. Murky, maybe, I don't know what he's doing. Alarak killing Alex Strazek. Oof, Tassadar. Double kill, Deathwing and Murky. Mostly just like a 1 1/4 kill, I guess. Murky's egg back here, so he has a bit of running to do, even though he comes back quick. Siege camp stolen by Protoss. The bad animal siege camp, obviously. Sending that one top lane, and now they got a nice siege camp pushing both lanes, as this one has yet to be cleared. Murky working on that now. For smaller camps like that, Murky certainly has the clear for it. Even for the Zerg, if you can catch them in the bubble, or I will, or the fish bomb. It's 15 seconds for the beacons. The fight begins already. Murky, a bit of a sacrifice, perhaps. Oh my goodness. Alex Strazek blown up by Phoenix and Probius. Artanis nearby. It's Protoss easily channeling again. Oh wait, they got the boss. I totally missed them getting the boss. Serious. That's game. Wow, what a move. What a move by Protoss. I didn't even see it happen. Easy 100-0 beacon. Zerg wave. If the boss somehow didn't finish it, which, I mean, they could actually do the damage if they all stood on it right now. Are they gonna take it out? Murky? Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter though. More XP, yo. It's alright. Deathwing roars in defiance before dying. Alex Strazek. Maybe she'll do the same. Oh, she's still alive. This Zerg wave is still just catching up though. ETC can't even take it. There's none of them can. Oh man, he is though. He is taking it. They're trying their best to hold out here. This third Zerg wave, I don't think it's going to happen. Right, there goes the fort. Yeah. Alarak Artanis just still trying to deal with the other Zerg wave that's almost gone. And then it should be this, whatever's left should be pushed in, but maybe not. Maybe they'll just push in top now again. But I don't think there's any chance of Protoss losing it. Right now it's just a matter of time.
Red team's core is under attack.
Yes, it is. Sorry, there's Artanis. Almost taken out. ETC, not quite. Tastar and Phoenix standing on top of the Deathwing. Oh man, Tastar taking tons of damage from that. But again, they needed like a couple shots on this, so. Good game, Protoss. Not the greatest game from the bad animals. Being that that was their chance to shine. These should be pretty quick matches too. Now that I think about it, Praxis is maybe that's why I like Praxis, because it's kind of fast. Fast paced, fast match, a lot of team fighting. I'd give it to Tassadar probably. Again, a lot of good work done on the team. Wow, look at that XP is horrible, but that's because Proteus just hangs out in lanes and pushes him. He had the team fight horrible structure damage, but Alarak. I don't know. Tassadar seemed to be the entire match he was landing walls, stuff like that. I'm giving it to Tassadar. It's the skin win and the MVP. Boom. Two things that we could keep track of on our sheets because we do them every match mostly. We do them, but I haven't kept track of. I haven't written them down, and I don't really know if I'll ever go through the VODs. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to just go to the end and figure it out or whatever. Anywho, perhaps the favorite, at least in my mind, Protoss. Take that one. Now we know. Now we know. There you have it. See if Overwatch ends up here or if they end up here. In fact, Villains and Alliance is that next. Oh, Villains Dominion, then Humans Alliance. Okay. Alright. Villains versus Dominion of StarCraft, of course. Villains of Warcraft. Villains of Warcraft, Dominion of StarCraft. Let's think about the villains here. They beat the Alliance, that's right. That was a decent win for them. That's the one that gave them 4, yeah. The other ones were 2 over the bad animals, 1 over the good animals, right? Or, yeah, 2 over bad, 1 over the good animals, and then that 1 over the Alliance yesterday. The only question is, for them, is do you put Mal'Ganis in and for who? already have 3 tanks, so probably don't want to do that. Unless you want to put them in for one of the tanks. A new Barak. I was actually the team in the tournament because I totally somehow missed a new Barak when I put the teams together, so Mal'Ganis was in there instead. Not that it did anything for them. But I mean, actually I think that was a close match. I don't know. They're not doing that bad. They'll stay, and so will the Dominion. It's tough to change. I didn't really want to change them unless they were doing like real terrible. There will be more, hopefully more, another season. It might be twice as long. Do more reserve changes maybe. Now that we're kind of figuring out how all this works. Villains first, and then Dominion. So we got Arthas, Stitches, Ragnaros, Nubrak, and Kel'Thuzad. Against Raynor, Nova, Sergeant Hammer, Lieutenant Morales, and Blaze. Alright, game 3 of day 10. Here we go. Villains versus Dominion. Villains of Warcraft, Dominions of Starcraft. Dominion of Starcraft. And what was this? A 4v4? 4 and 5 team. 4 and 5 villains versus 5 and 4 Dominion. So it will actually mean a lot, even though it's an interconference. Just the match is going to be an important one in general. Just one win or loss for either of these teams, even if it's just a total one, definitely going to matter.
Systems online in 10 seconds.
Arthas, awesome skin. Stitches, it's a good bear.
5,
Little rag, bright yellow little rag.
2, 1.
Normal Kel'Thuzad, I think. Whoa, Blaze.
Time for action.
Rusty Blaze. Oh, pretty cool Raynor skin. Roller Skate Nova. Is that like... Yeah, he's like Ghost Rider, Raynor or something. That's pretty cool. Him and Blaze look pretty good. Kind of between them. Also, I mean, I guess not Stitches, even though I love that Stitches skin. But was there another one somewhere? Arthas had a cool one too. There's all these frozen light blue skins that look good right now. No deaths yet. I think it's between Blaze, who looks ridiculous. Is that like Blue G.I. Joe or something? Oh, nice. They got the first blood there on the new Barak, I guess. Can't stand in Sergeant Hammer's range. Well, Stitches, Arthas, Kel'Thuzad, Rag down here trying to fight free Beacon. Down near the bottom one. Raynor, Morales, no. Raynor, I think, is going to take this game. No, I don't know. It's between him and Blaze. Arthas was probably third. Bottom for the villains. And top for the Dominion. Blaze going to make his way down now. Stitches, Nubrak going up. It looks like you're going to have a little bit of a switcheroo here. And Hammer not going to be able to ward off Stitches in a Nubrak. And yeah, so back and forth we go. That is 8% though for the Dominion. But quickly, Arthas and Ragnaros grabbing bottom now. And that'll be 4, 6, 8. There we go. Back and forth. Hammer trying to post up, and she does successfully on the top beacon. Stop the channel at 18. But she has no help because Morales left her. She just keeps on going. She don't care. Look at this damage she's putting down. Here comes Kel'Thuzad, though. She might have to worry. Ragnaros to her to follow. They actually got bottom beacon. She may sacrifice herself, unfortunately, for the top one. Hold it just a bit longer. They tied it up 18-18 at the moment. Then Arthas and Rag back down to the bottom now. Looks like they're going to snag that. Stitches came too, though, and that looks like probably going to be too many down there and not enough at the top. And at least Dominion stops the channeling. They didn't grab this beacon for themselves. Now Raynor does so, finally. Oh, what a pull by Stitches, but I don't think that's what you wanted to do, really. Now the entire Dominion team able to easily take the bottom beacon. Stitches or Blades pulled into the front of the team fight there. Raynor cannot hold against the entire team, though. And top, the entire villains squad who's now roaming together. Now Arthas hangs out top lane by himself. They did not, again, they didn't finish the beacon. They just made sure it wasn't channeling anymore. We're still contested bottom, but nope. Past neutral. Yep, it'll remain neutral. No. Dominion fends off the villains again, and they will rechannel bottom beacon. Top beacon still neutral. Blaze just gotta go grab that. 44 to 22% for the Dominion right now, and oh, Stitches pulls Nova. That was a nice one. That's who you want. And a nice kill on Nova. Kel'Thuzad finishing it. Ragnaros almost dead though, and that's not going to really be a win for the villains there. So 66-8, a new rack. Just go stand on the thing so it stops channeling. 80 are still not there. You go. 82% now for the Dominion. It's going to be a nice Zerg wave for them either way. But they're probably going to end up getting this whole thing, I would imagine, at this point. You never know though. A new Rag. Stitches, nice pull on Raynor, pulling him into the middle of the fight. See if he can get out. He's going to run through Sergeant Hammer, which might not be the worst idea, as long as she's going to leave when she needs to. Almost gets Ragnaros, so he backs again. But the other three, because somebody, I think it was Arthas, Stitches, Arthas just showed up. Take out Sergeant Hammer. Raynor in trouble, but Nova and Morales showing up in time. Not quite in time to save the beacon, though. Even though, now we might have the villains able to... Yes, Arthas takes out Morales. Wait a second here. The villains are channeling. Oh, the Blaze comes in, and there's a double kill for the Dominion on bottom beacon, and that is rechanneled in their favor. Kel'Thuzad now leaving the top, as he's going to maybe come help Stitches and Ragnaros out. But as long as the Dominion stays there, they may finish this right now. Hammer going up to the top. Nope, they still didn't hold on. Rag able to take out Nova. Very low health. Hammer and Morales. Able to get the top. Stitches, Kel'Thuzad holding bottom for the villains. It is darn close right now. 74 to 82 actually. And now the villains, in fact, channeling again. Hammer, no one's on top, but it is going to the villains currently. So is bottom. They got it 100 to 82%. Wow, how about that? This is going to be interesting. It's going to come down to a lot of push now. Dominion has a lot of push themselves, which means they have a lot of wave clear. As long as Sergeant Hammer doesn't die. She has Morales. They need to both stay alive here. The Zerg will immediately kill them. Hammer cannot do what she's doing here other than, unless, no, yeah, see, she was holding this whole Zerg wave back. She's lucky she got out of there. As long as she let the Zerg wave get there, if she sat back here, she could have sieged the back of that. That would probably have been a decent idea. At least I think that would work. I'm not like a Hammer expert. I might be a Hammer expert in real life, but not a Sergeant Hammer expert. Ragnarok's not lasting very long on that. That's 1-for-1 forts going down at the same time. Interesting, interesting. It was really, what, 18% advantage, really, on the Zerg wave. So that can be countered relatively easily, I think. Currently, though, the Villain's Zerg is still doing better. Villain's Zerg wave still larger by a bit, less of a gap than it was before, though. Blaze getting quite low, but Morales there, Nova as well, as long as they don't again die to the Zerg wave. Morales getting super low, should not have yourself that low in the Zerg wave, especially when Arthas is tanking everything up and Ragnaros is flying in on you. You know, Nova, don't listen to anything I say. That's going to be a wall down for sure. Might be dealing with another fort down. Stitches, pull, and hammer. Balthazar dies to this Zerg wave, though. Stitches is taking a little bit of a beating, and there's an actual wave coming in. And that's not going to feel very good either. Nubrak, luckily, they are super lucky that there's no Dominion there, or they would have lost that. Dominion able to hold their fort at least. They should have kept somebody down here to even the score, though. Maybe Raynor and Morales can do that. Nubrak not super healthy right now. Oh man, the damage though. Did she alt Ragnarok? Did she alt Raynor there? First, I guess we check if she has. No, she has medvac, so she can't alt Raynor. Oh my gosh, but Raynor can alt Kel'Thuzad in the entire wall as the, oh man, 21% still on the Dominion Zerg, and there you have it. So the Dominion with the better push proves it by using a smaller Zerg wave more effectively so far. This could, I guess it's not over yet, but now they got Morales. I mean, now they got Hammer here, along with Morales and Raynor. Arthas stitches Nubrak, the giant three tank wall of the villains here to try to defend, along with Balthazar stitches chasing, dropping low. A nice alt there. Could probably get some picks here, maybe not. Still dealing with some Zerg siege. They're finally dead though. The Zerg wave finally going down. Stitches chewing one up, get some health back. Balthazar takes out Nova at the end here. Gonna give a ton of advantage. 2 kills now for the villains at the end. Not gonna matter a bunch, but it's gonna be 5-3 on the map. More heroes to do more things for the next 20 seconds. Enough time to run to a camp and do it. Nothing happened. Just some pushing. As you'd expect. Just pushing. Just a lot of pushing right now. Ooh. So much pushing that Nova falls trying to defend top lane. Yikes. They got a 3v2 happening here. Blaze, Raynor, Morales against Arthas, Ragnaros trying to hold their top lane. In fact, look at this villain's pushback. Both lanes being pushed. Not terribly. Oh, look out, Morales. What are you doing, you crazy fool? Right on the Kel'Thuzad ult. I can't believe she just ran right on top. How do you do that? Pay any attention to your hero and you don't step on Kel'Thuzad, especially when you're back here and nothing's happening. She's just walk around it. But no, Morales dies. She's almost back up. She'll be up plenty of time for this. That was just hilarious. I'd be more upset if that was something that ended up throwing a match against the undefeated demons when they were supposed to win, like the last 2 days. What happened? Just because, man, they shouldn't be undefeated anymore. They don't deserve that score, and they have it anyway. It's not as telling as it should be. Is all. Ooh, Nova avoids the pull there. And it's the Zerg and the humans of Diablo that had the really good chances of winning. So keep that in mind. I think are they playing next? Zerg and humans? Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. No, it's the Dominions are here. It's the Zerg playing the demon. Zerg playing the demon? No, they already play. They just play them. They're playing somebody else. They're playing somebody. Zerg and Night Elves, yeah. No. Zerg and Horde. Yeah, that's it. Zerg and Horde. Or Night Elves and yeah, Zerg and Horde. That's what I mean. Zerg and Horde. Night Elves and demons. That's what it is. See if the Night Elves, the other 6 in the final 7-2 team left to play the demons. Let's see if they can do it. We will see. The last match. Beacon's being held very successfully here by the Dominion, and that might be game actually. They get 100 to nothing. Ooh, but they stopped the channeling only because Raynor was caught in the cocoon, but as soon as he came out, he got a kill on Stitches, and they regained the top one, but Kel'Thuzad by himself was able to grab bottom. He didn't grab it the way, really? He didn't get channeled the whole way? I could have swore he did. It's crazy. Somebody just step on the thing and they get it. They take too long though, and now back to neutral. Just step on. This is insane, guys. Come on. How could the AI possibly be that bad? It's elite. It's elite AI. It's supposed to be like the best AI, the smartest. No doing silly, stupid things or just standing around doing nothing. You should be doing the things you're supposed to be doing all the time. Especially objectives. Objectives should be just ingrained in the bots, right? I guess that's maybe where it gets sketchy. Trying to write bots for several different maps and objectives. I mean, they do it though, so apparently you did something for that to happen. That's 1-4 down. Nubrak and Stitches is going to try to stop this, but I don't think that's going to happen. Rag has to back off. Doesn't really have to, but he does. Stitches runs from the Zerg Wave and from Blaze and Nova. Hard to see in there. The Zerg easily eliminated on the part of the Zerg Wave of the villains, easily eliminated by the Dominion. The villains have an XP lead. What is this? They're both 16, of course. But the villains do have the XP lead and a 3 kill advantage. I call it that. Well, 2, make it now 2. That's Blaze and the Zergs killing Ragnaros there. And a 3v2 in favor of the Dominion with the Zerg Wave here. Nubrak's going to fall. Stitch is probably going to follow him. He does not yet. Kel'Thuzad's going to come. Maybe that'll help him survive. Nope, not at all. Nova ult. And that's also Zerg Wave killing Kel'Thuzad behind that. And Nova and Blaze are going to push into core with a 34% Zerg Wave. That's going to be game, fellas. Arthas and Ragnaros, the only ones who can stop this. The only ones out. No way they're doing the damage. Not with Blaze and Nova there. Not a completely decisive win, but it was almost decisive once they had the that second Zerg Wave 100 to nothing. If that didn't happen, if the villains were able to get another, like, I don't know, 100 to 70 or something, they might have had a chance to keep going in that one. Raynor, probably. Blaze, maybe even. Blaze had the XP. Wow, that's funny. I guess Blaze had a bit more overall damage. Sergeant Hammer at the most, she had a ton of deaths. These are the 2 that didn't die at all. Sheila didn't have too many elims. Unless she somehow had a ton of hero damage, but only 3 eliminations. How do you get no assists but have that much? Because you're just attacking people and they run away and nothing else happens. So Blaze, he had more elims, had the XP, Had, I think, a little more, right? Close, but I think he had a little more. So Blaze. Blaze and Raynor, who were the two we were thinking about for the skin win, I'm still not sure. Alphabetically, that'll help us. Maybe. Blaze was wearing this guy, right? No. Was that one? Was that all it was? Looked a lot cooler in game, I guess. Yeah, but Raynor was wearing got a hot head Raynor. Oh, dang, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. Raynor wins the skin win. It was actually this one, wasn't it? Which does look a lot like that Blaze skin, interestingly enough. Yeah, we'll give it to Raynor. Skin win, and the MVP goes to none other than Blaze. How close we are to level 10 for Jaina. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Anyhow. I still have a little coffee, but I'm going to go make more coffee anyway, because I'm just going to finish this off and then go do that now, since we're halfway through. And it is 8:30. Wow, nice. We're only an hour-ish in. Is that right? Oh, hour 14 minutes. That is good, man. Practice holdout. Practice holdout for you. We do an ARAM tournament. That would be really fast streams too. Maybe we could do that in the future, just because they're faster. Be easier to squeak them in. Maybe evening or something. What am I doing here? Okay. Alright. Dominion with the Winion. Again, just the total score changing, the overall. But again, oh boy, things I don't know, not the opposite of coming together. Spreading out further and further as we get to 0. We get less and less teams with the same records, at least overall. The villains actually, because we need to see where the alliance ends up. Villains will either be here or here. The alliance will either be here or here, and Overwatch will either be here or here. Yeah, and the Dominion is like up here somewhere. Still, they could maybe pass the humans and Dominion. Dominion beat the humans, so Dominion. If the humans lose here, Dominion will pass them up. Wow. All right, but we'll find out, I guess. Humans versus Alliance. Based on the standings, you would assume the humans would be the favorite. We'll see. The Alliance, the Alliance, however, didn't play them in the tournament, but the Alliance did go further than them. That is, again, I always forget what the order is that I have. Humans versus Alliance. Humans of Diablo versus the Alliance of Warcraft. The Alliance. Nazebo. Sonia. Vala. I made a character in a story named Vala, and then because I totally forgot that there was a Vala that I knew. She's not anything like this Vala though. Johanna and Garzum. Oh. Yeah, I don't like taking names that other people have used. Obviously, I don't think any real storyteller, fantasy storyteller, likes doing that. But too late to change your name now. I've written it's like a serial. I've done like 10 or even more of that episodes than that. I think I posted 10 on my Nerds Templar channel. If you're interested in like an audio series, although you might have to watch it because it's YouTube, so that kind of sucks. I had it as a podcast, but I don't want to keep paying for a podcast that nobody listens to, so I'm gonna wait. I may not even go back to storytelling, even though I have a ton. Just doing whatever the Lord asks of me, and I don't know if He wants me to write stories, so that's on the back burner. Anywho, here we go. Humans versus Alliance. Game 4. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna go make coffee. So I'm gonna pause this as soon as it comes up, because we have that ability. Yeah, so instead of telling stories, I started gardening. It's much more fulfilling. Probably because it's
Facility powering up.
more real. Not that storytelling isn't real, but I think it's easier to be a good gardener than it is to be a good storyteller. I'll be right back. Yeah, right. Speaking of gardening, I will be again doing my weekly garden vlog today. After this, check that out on my Academia Christi channel, where I also just posted my first non-gardening video, since the channel isn't actually primarily for gardening. And gardening isn't even really a secondary thing, it's more of a, I guess you could say, a tertiary thing that's just a part of. So there's Academia Christi as the channel. It's based mostly on philosophy, theology, some religious content, but then there's also I'm sort of doing like an offshoot deal that's Viri Christi, which is Men of Christ, that deals with forming guys to be true men, true masculine men, instead of what we have now, a bunch of Ned Flanderses or pagans, one or the other. And then within that Viri Christi sub series structure thing, the gardening comes into play there. As we have our first blood Meriden on Sonya. Could be a close one, could be a sweep. Who knows? Who knows what will happen in this one? I have no idea. Both teams have proven at different times that they are quite good. So, don't know. 2 kills though, as Falstad takes on Azebo. 2 kills for the Alliance. Beacon's coming up here in 13 seconds. Sonya, Karzim, and Johanna for the humans fighting. Well, Kel'Thas, Uther, and Murden. Falstad flying in to make it a 4v3 though, and a nice stun by Murden. No follow-up though. Johanna could have died. She does not. Got Nazebo and oh man, Nazebo and Volatop could have just channeled that, but didn't. Nobody getting Nazebo quickly instead of channeling that for the other millisecond. Comes down here to fight. With Falstad backing off, there's a chance here. Karzim falls. Uther is going to fall as well. It's going to be a 2v2 still. Jaina coming in. Meriden can still continue to heal for a moment here. Zevo is still alive for now. Sonya here now with Johanna. They might just be able to fend off the Alliance. Maybe, maybe not. Jaina is still here to put down damage along with Kel'Thas, Meriden tanking things up. It's going to still remain neutral, I guess. And finally now, in the Alliance favor, no one has gone up to the top yet since Nazebo almost had it. Johanna now up there, not going to get it either. Falstad's flying down here probably. No, he's flying up to grab the help. Totally forgot those existed. Jaina takes out Karzim down here, so that's going to be fight in favor of the Alliance as Vala as well goes down. 2 kills for the Alliance. Murden making his way up to the top beacon, and they are channeling. Nope, they're not, because Murden again did not step on it. Falstad is here though, and he will hopefully stay there for the duration, and he does. But they don't have it anymore because the humans were able to fend off the Alliance down bottom. Uther dropping super low. Jaina is well in trouble. Uther will help her out though in death. Still useful for a moment. Karzim needing to back off. Christmas Karzim. Is there no Easter skins? I mean, that looks like an Easter skin, but it's just Candy Cane Murden. Or a Candy Murden skin. Kel'Thas wearing a skin he's won with. Actually, no, maybe. Wait a second. I thought he had like a crazy mask on with that skin. I can't believe I let him win with that one. I don't know if he deserved it. Nazebo's not wearing anything super crazy. Johanna's isn't bad. Oh yeah, that's right. Vala has a really cool one on. Karzim, Christmas Karzim. Jaina's is pretty normal. Only 18 beacon progress for humans. They weren't able to get a ton, but it's getting really back and forth right now between them. Falstad is awesome. Falstad is gonna get the skin win for sure. I can't believe I missed that this whole time. What even is happening here? It's like just a completely blue pirate Falstad, which means he also has parrot. %10 charged for them for they lost top. Jaina could get it if she wanted to. There's just really these guys have like no desire to stand on the beacons. Hilarious. This is gonna probably cost the Night Elves playing the demons, I'm sure, is how it'll end up. Demons are gonna be annoying on these things. You're gonna have to try to fend them off of the beacons. Are you kidding me? 3 tanks plus Butcher and Asmodin. 2 tanks plus Butcher and Asmodin and Malthael, actually. Jaina kills Sonya. Kael'thas kills Vala. This should be their beacon, and top should be theirs as well, but it's not. Don't know what they're doing. Get the beacons, fellas. You need those to win. They just really don't want to. The other bots weren't as bad at it. Why are they so bad at it? Shambhala. Erden maybe getting the second one here. Starting the channeling process. Okay. Alliance in the 20s. In the 30s now. Contested bottom. See if they can get it to mid. They do. Stop the progress at 42 for the Alliance, but they're right back on. And able to snag bottom again, and progress continues. But the entire Dominion team now runs up to top to get that one for free. Dominion, I mean humans. But they don't finish it. Johanna does. So that's smart. Zebo and Vala still here with her. They could fight that. 2 assassin, V2 assassin. Tank and healer to back them up, respectively. Doesn't happen though. They keep top and they get bottom now. That is the Alliance does, because for some reason the humans don't care to get the beacons. This is craziness. Yeah, this is some poor bot play right here on objective. I haven't actually seen it. This is one of the poorest objective attempts I've seen from any of the bots in any of the matches so far. Alliance does end up getting it. Only an 18%, a true 18% serve for the humans, not just a given one, but I think they actually earned that, or 14 or something like that. So almost the 18. But we'll see. I don't know. That's probably going to be a great push for the Alliance, and there you have it. See, you never know who's going to win, or at least in matches like these. The Alliance, I think, proving they're not quite as bad as their record may say. Maybe they are just about 500, just about over 500 right now. They're 4-5, so hanging out on the cusp. And just like the humans are about to be. In fact, I think they're about to have the same record. No, humans will be 1 game up still, I think, total. But falling quickly. And in probably the hardest division. Depending on who exactly you are that talking about. It probably is, though, talking about the best team that is in the top of the division. Humans used to be the second best team in the top of the division. Vala is... oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. Piece of Vala got stuck here and the rest of her went over there. And then you have the best of the bottom of the division in Overwatch. So really this is technically currently the best division, but the humans could be overthrown for that middle position. And because of that, actually, they're going to leave the door open for, who is it? The Dominion. To get that third playoff spot. Not a lot happening there. Just the one fort. I mean, it is something, certainly. But now we got 10s out for both teams. Still a level advantage. Complete level advantage for the villains. I mean, for the Alliance. Sorry, Alliance. You're the Alliance, not the villains. But now they're. Ooh, wow. I thought Falstad was ulting. Oh, so Vala's ult stunned him. I believe that's what happened. Yeah, because his ult was on short cooldown there. Yeah, now you're gonna have to deal with the Nazeebo ult, was what I was gonna say earlier. Oof. Also gonna have to deal with the Kael'thas ult. Ooh, my goodness. As far as I'm almost getting Nazeebo killed with that thing, I think. Jaina's gonna ult to defend this bottom lane. And John and Nazeebo see the water elemental when they save me. Back. We'll just back off it. It was a siege camp there, so it wasn't for absolutely nothing, I suppose. Just mostly for nothing. I mean, it is Jaina we're talking about here. Her basic abilities are plenty to clear everything up. These guys just really don't want to channel. Just channel the one quick that no one's at. If you're there, just channel it fast. Why not? Because then if you win the fight, then boom, you're already getting it. They didn't win the fight, but still. Could have see right now. Watch. Got a good kill on Garzum. Sonya's still down. Uther fell, but you know he can always help out a little longer. But see, now they have his beacon. If Murden just got them on top earlier on, they'd have a good, I don't know, 20%, 30% maybe now. Getting toward 20 moment. Kael'thas not able to deter them enough. He's actually going to go down. Not enough help for him. But Murden and Uther are just going to take this back. Humans need to actually commit to some of these beacons, really. They don't really have a chance of winning if they don't. They should be, I mean, they should easily just grab them. But look at this. What? Just take the beacon, man. You need them both. You know you need them both. Johanna in a lot of trouble. Gets melted. Even a big tank. 13s for everybody now. Jaina destroying Sonya with that ult. A decent fight at first for the humans turned bad. Going now finally to go snag the top one because, I mean, it's something. But at least stop them from channeling. You can get it the whole way to your advantage. It's okay. I don't understand. Yeah, the Alliance just going to quickly grab that again. Humans still as tilted as I am from yesterday, from their match yesterday. Throwing it completely against the demons like a bunch of fools. Falstad in trouble, but beacons channeled again for the Alliance. Jaina takes out Karzim once more. That's 118 now. Truly 100 to nothing. But they get this guy. I guess that he counts as 18%. So Vala died. Uther's in trouble now. Oh, we just heal right back up. 1 fort down, bottom line. Make that 2 total. And this wave should be able to easily push in this second fort, I would imagine. A lot left on it. Nazebo's here to put down the damage, which he could do if he doesn't die. Bala here now, she also has decent wave clear. With her and Nazebo, they could have taken care of this for sure. Nazebo backed off way too early from this. Uther and Murden here. Garza and Johanna trying to fight as letting the team clear, but nope, Bala dies to the Zerg wave. Kael'thas finishes off Garzan. Did he ult for that? No. Jaina eliminates Nazebo. She did ult. But that is a big Zerg wave still on that fort. Is it going to be game? Might be game. Alliance over the humans in a relatively short one, as these all are. Have been like between 15 minutes and 20, I think. More on the side of 15. Oh, Falstad, Jaina Murden trying to push this to the end here. Johanna goes down as Nazebo's back up for a live Vala barely missing out. Jaina does fall. So they slowly clear out their base. Murden's leaving, Falstad's leaving, Kael'thas is getting shot by the fort. The Zerg wave still sort of alive. And nobody clearing it other than just the minions. I guess they're doing enough though. Just enough. Still a couple Zerg that were spawned, but they're not the real wave. Not that they don't still do damage. Luckily holding back the rest, Core will take care of them. Zebo pushing out the top. They can't really afford any more deaths. At least a string of them. Or a lot at once, I mean. I guess a string would be bad too, because then you would always be down one or two people, and that's game ending as well. Erden stunning Karzam up now, trying to push this bottom lane again. Oh, Uther dropping a little low. He'll heal back up. Sonya and Johanna taking on Kael'thas. I don't know what he's thinking. 17 talents out now though. Actually 16, yeah, right. 16 talents, yeah. So they've been out. Jaina kills Vala again though. A little bit of payback. But these lanes are pushed out now. For the humans. They have a very small chance. They need to win the next Zerg though. Tarzan needs to back. Vala and Kael'thas both have the same health. Or death time, I mean. Falstad doing some decent damage to Sonya there. Now, luckily, so yeah, the humans can't let the Alliance get like anything channeled here, but if whatever they do have channeled is gonna hit the tower, the fort they still have remaining, luckily. But the humans still need to win a team fight if they're gonna have a chance. A nice stun by Vala there. Wow, okay, there you have it. Jaina's elemental was killed pretty quickly, but she hit a really nice blizzard there. Had Kael'thas damage on top of that, and that is a double kill on Vala and Sonya. And that'll probably be game. Juana is trying to get Falstad off the top. That's not going to happen. It's 20 to 17 now. 20s are out for the Alliance, and they are not going to be. Yeah, they will not be denied this win. 82, 4, 6, 8, 92, 4, 6, 8. There you go. Full Zerg pushing in on a basically already gone. The fort's not even going to be there. Jaina's pushing it in already. It's going to be gone. Zerg wave coming straight for the core. Good match, good game Alliance. Showing that they did maybe deserve that runner-up in the tournament. Still really hard to say when they're only hanging around 500. We kind of expect them though to pick up a few more wins here. I don't know who is the it's them and the villains. That's right, them and the villains who are at it for the third spot in the Warcraft conference. The villains beat them. Very confused conference right now. But they'll play again. They'll play again at the end of the season, so have another chance to even the score with them, at least. There you have it. It was a 20.5-minute game. Where a long one where somehow still the humans didn't reach level 20. They did have Relus, of course. Does Falstad get it? Does Jaina get it, maybe? Jaina or Falstad? 19. Yeah, like no XP. How's that happen? Oh, Uther. I'm thinking Muradin. He didn't either, though. More damage, at least. A little more. No deaths. That's nice. 25. So he did have the most elims. I want to give to Muradin. I'm giving it to Muradin. 25 eliminations. No deaths. I don't know how he only got 8,000 XP. Good fight. Good fight, Alliance. Yeah, now they're back to 5 and 5. Conference is not amazing, but again, divisional. Got it. The conference problem is that they lost to the villains. Again, 2-4 to 4-2. So right now the villains are a game back in the overall, but if they can keep close and keep even and not lose, also not lose to the Alliance at the end of the season, then they have a decent chance here still to be the ones, to be the third seed here. It's seeming less and less likely that the Alliance or the villains will win their divisions, but obviously they both fighting hard for that third spot, and both still have a good chance. Good animals and bad animals at this point. They're not completely out of it because the Alliance only have 5 wins. Bad animals have 1, so they're really only 4 games back. We have, not counting today, 7 games left. They're running out of time though. They almost have to make a complete run, which, what are the chances that'll happen? Anywho, humans. Humans, yeah, getting awfully close to Overwatch's record. Interesting. Not to mention that now they're tied with the Dominion, who has beat them. Right? Just a couple matches ago, Dominion beating humans day 7 at the Haunted Mine. So the Alliance, this is very interesting. The Alliance wins, the humans lose. So now we're looking at the Dominion's up. We know that. Because everyone else is going to be a game up still. So the Dominion's here. The humans dropped to 6 and 4, which no one else is, other than the Dominion, of course. And then that does finish this off. And like I said, there's no reason for the Overwatch to pass the Alliance unless the villains are the same record as the rest of them. The Alliance then is here, which they deserve because they won that one. And then we have Overwatch, who still beats out the villains. So Overwatch, yeah. Yeah, they were there. That's right. They were there before. Around day 5, 6, 7 here, they got to the 5th worst instead of 4th worst. They're back there again now, though. Almost climbing out of the bottom half. Almost. Again, 1 game away from, or 2 games, I guess, away from the humans in the division here. Interesting. They'll play them one more time, I guess, just once more. I lost to him twice, I'm assuming. Somewhere here. Humans beating Overwatch there, yeah. Of course, somewhere around here too. There it is. So, I mean, they could get 1 game on them, but it'll at least help toward beating them in the overall record. That's what they need to do. They can't tie the humans in overall. They need to have the better overall record to secure the 2nd spot. And then, not only that, they have to also probably have a better record than the Dominion, who they will play twice. Who they will maybe have played back here. Is that the Overwatch and Dominion? No, the Overwatch definitely didn't beat the Dominion, but it doesn't look like they played yet. Yeah, no. They will play, though. That's what's going on right now. Play either tomorrow or the next day. Alright, yeah, anywho. Zerg versus Horde. Here we go. Last 2 matches, big ones. So there. Horde of Warcraft. This will be quite interesting. Can the Zerg win the Zerg map? Got to deal with a lot of structure pushing, that's for sure. Zagara, Dahaka, Stukov, Voices, Gazlo, Rhaegar, Brawl, Rexar, Odon. Again, good push on their side too. Very push heavy match. And this is, of course, going to start showing us which of these 7 and 2s are better than which.
Facility powering up.
We're about to begin.
Nice Avatar skin. Oh. Big top Gazlo.
Systems online.
Rhaegar, Thrall, fiery skins that don't match again.
5,
Definitely going to give it to
2,
Avatar here.
1.
The giant brain with a skull in the front. I've used one with that skin before. Alright. Slowly waiting for their waves. big group 3v3 here top. Kerrigan taking a bit of damage. Zagara taps as well. Oh man, Zagara goes down quick. Kerrigan follows. Double kill early on for the Horde. Rexar and Gazlo easily holding bottom together, for sure. Dahaka having a lot of problems with him, in fact. Also snagging the health.
Oh dear. The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
Thrall Gul'dan getting early siege camp here. Maybe. Thrall backing off with Rhaegar to maybe pick off Stukov. Not going to happen. Siege camp. Not going to happen either. Gul'dan backs that off that. Thrall goes low, but Stukov goes even lower. Can he heal before he dies? Nope. 3-0 and killed now, and that's almost a whole level lead already. Horde. Wow.
Beacons have activated. Control them.
Zagara, Kerrigan, and Dahaka all trying to hold this top beacon. Not quite. They got it channeled, but then lost it immediately. Zagara having to back off. Kerrigan half health. Not going to be able to do anything by herself. Dahaka about half health at the bottom beacon. No one's doing anything at the bottom beacon. Thrall should probably just stand on that and start channeling. There, finally, they get it. Beacon in progress for the Horde. Horde trying to reassert their spot at the top here, where, being that they won the tournament. Stukov has to back off. Rhaegar is also very low here, though, but the beacon's again activated for the Horde. Rhaegar, heal yourself up. There you go. He's like no mana at all right now, so. Gul'dan and Thrall are okay. Bunch of low health bars, but they got both beacons, 92, 4, 6, 8, and that will be 100 to 18 for 100 nothing, truly. 118 though for in favor of the Horde. And here we go. Thrall not deterred by the one Zerg or the Zerg. Zagara does end up going down. Gul'dan sneaks one more ability in. She's trying to back right here next to gate. Not smart. Gul'dan almost dies for it though. Kerrigan, however, also goes pretty low. And this Zerg is still alive, but now it's dead. Okay. Definite fort going down here, and I would not doubt if more will follow as Rexar. Yes, doing a great job here against Dahaka / Abathur symbiote. Misha falls. I'm surprised that Dahaka is still alive, but he is. Rexar and Rhaegar here now. Gul'dan takes out Zagara in bottom. Uh-oh, they're going to push that bottom lane in too. That is not good. That's going to cause the Zerg to just struggle to do anything here. Oh! Kobe! So Kerrigan backing off barely. Rexar is going to leave for some reason. This is not the time to do that. Gazlo luckily still here to push with the Zerg, Dahaka, and Zagara unfortunately coming in. Maybe they'll back off though. Rhaegar's still here. Zagara hitting her own tower with those balls of spittle, poison spew. Finally finishing off this Zerg siege boys. Again, they could probably got those walls down, but hey, good enough, right? They didn't quite push this as far as I thought it would go. Stukov not getting a kill on Rhaegar, overstaying their welcome here. Now they come up. Now they come up. You see, push at the right time, and then you get everything. Push at the wrong time, you die. Retaining their one level advantage, they have also a talent advantage there. Dahaka pulling Rexar in, but Misha is still able to do whatever. Abathur almost taken out Rexar on top of Dahaka's head, but not quite. Rexar backing off. Whew. Dahaka almost died there, but nice stasis tunnel there. Zagara close to death too. Gul'dan just doing work, I guess. Probably MVP material, but a lot of good horde activity happening here. Thrall's playing well, Gazlo, Rhaegar playing well, Rexxar is doing well. Who do you give it to? But then there's Gul'dan, who just owns. Look at that. Get out of here, Dahaka. You can't 1v1 me. Is what he's saying. I'm sure. Rhaegar down here now. Certainly can't do much.
The beacons are energizing.
Siege push coming up top here for the Horde. They are just keeping the pressure up completely. Beacons active and 15 fighting again, already ensuing. They really fight early for these beacons, but then they don't quite stand on them long enough. That's funny. The Haka is very low. Ooh, Rhaegar not quite able to get the Q over to him again, but that was his Thrall not being able to get his Q to jump over to him again, but does kill Kerrigan. Gives him an advantage for a moment here. Big one, because Dahaka and Zagara both extremely low. Gazlo should stay and stay a while. Takes out Zagara in that 1v3. That's scary. Double beacon. Horde channeling. Thrall needs to hold this bottom against Stukov. Rexxar there to help. Kerrigan coming in 2v2. Rhaegar making it 3v2 for the Horde. Stukov dropping super low. He's going to go down. Kerrigan, no chance now. Easy fight for the Horde. That is another 100 to nothing. The only chance again the Zerg has right now is that they have the clear to probably save this fort. If they get there, Zagara is hanging out top. She's the one that needs to go bottom. If anyone's going to clear it, it's Zagara. Quick fort there, still 85%. Stukov quickly falling. Dahaka's not going to have any chance either. He could stasis out, heal himself back up. Oop, no more heals. It's a big Zerg wave. Zagara, not the spot you want to come in at. She's dead. Kerrigan's not going to be able to do anything if she survives anyway. She does survive, but again, not able to do anything. Easy wall down, inner wall down. Still have 49% of this Zerg. That fort, no way it's going to last. Stukov and Dahaka may die again. Misha tanking everything up right now. Oh, Stukov very low, very close. Misha ends up falling. Dahaka goes straight into the enemy team and dies for some reason. And Kerrigan does the same. Shadow Kerrigan and real Kerrigan do the same. Still 43% of the Zerg wave as it pushes through the fort and into the core. Thrall and Rhaegar continue to push with it. Stukov, the only one here. Zagara now back to help. But Thrall's going to halt. Rhaegar still here with him. Lay down the heels. Stukov not looking great. The Zerg wave will bash him in if they need to. Kerrigan, it looks like they're going to maybe clear the wave now. They're all coming back. They're all in here in the core, clearing Zagara, Kerrigan, Stukov nearby, Abathur of course. Dahaka pushing up top as this happens. Not a bad idea. You don't need every single person here, I think. It's a good choice. Not that they did it consciously. And not quite it, but we're losing what? 20%, 19% of their core, both. Not a great chance to come back for the Zerg here, but possible, I guess. Oh, Kerrigan gets a kill on Gazlo. Need to relieve a little bit of this pressure on both lanes. Basically in their base in both lanes. It does have a nice little push out in top. See if they can do the same in the open side here at the bottom. Stukov and Dahaka. Brawl and Rhaegar. Dahaka dishing out a little damage. Cigar comes down now. They are down a talent. And several levels. They're going to remain down a talent. Even as they go to 13, the Horde will go up to 16. So Gazlo easily should be able to just do that, and he does. That was ridiculous. I love the ragdolling in this game. It's hilarious. Beacon's coming up. Don't know how well the Horde can contest this, but they really need to or they lose. Second siege now coming in onto the core. Stukov is going to deal with the little minions, which isn't really helpful, other than now this minion wave will be able to hit the siege directly. Get them out pretty quick. Dahaka comes back. Now this is useless. What a waste of time for Dahaka to do that. Easy Horde channel happening here. Double beacon. 36, 8, 40, 50. Fight up top. Kerrigan, Zagara, Stukov trying to, with the Abathur, of course, to be out there. Trying to take on Rhaegar and Rexar. Dahaka shows up now. They still don't even take it. Wow. That's not good. It's going to be 100 to nothing again. And that will be game. No doubt. Should just have the entire Horde team up here pushing. You have Thrall that wants to clear the 18%, this big Zerg guy here, but other than that, don't really want to die early here. Kerrigan goes down. As the Horde, you don't want to die early. You want to wait for your Zerg to get there and back you up before you take too much damage. But hey, they're just going to get a triple kill before the Zerg gets there anyway. Doesn't even matter. The other two, well, I should say the other Zerg member is in the other lane. Abathur can't directly attack. And that is game in the fastest one we've had so far. Under 15 minutes. Was it the fact? Maybe we had a 12 something one. But that was still really fast. Very strong showing from the board there. Zerg, when they lose hard. When they win, they don't always win hard. The Horde, I don't know. I guess maybe they just had some tough matchups. Well, the Demons and the Night Elves, were they the only ones they lost against, maybe? Certainly wasn't the Zerg. And I would have to give it to Gul'dan again. Again, really good stuff happening around here. He almost had to structure the hero damage too, though. So did Rexar, actually. Gotta give it to Gul'dan. Alright. One last match. Horde wins this one. Make them 8-2. Zerg dropped to 7-3. And a little bit of a switcheroo there. Now we'll see where the Night Elves end up. Night Elves Demons. See if somebody can actually play properly against the Diablo Demons. Again, they should have lost to both the humans and the Zerg their last two matches. If you watch them, you'll know what I mean. Alright. Night Elves first. Malfurion. Tyrande. Illidan. Sylvanas. And Maiev. Against Diablo. Asmodin. Butcher. The Orc. And Malthael. Alright, last game, here we go. Where are we at now? Nice, 208, 2.5 hour stream. Probably one of our shorter ones. Crazy. Probably could have made it almost 2 hours if I didn't talk so much in between. But hey, whatever. Still nice and early here. Not 10 o'clock just yet. Kind of a overcast day. Still able to go outside though. Get some stuff done maybe. I like that Sylvanas skin, it's pretty good. Let's do this. Tron's not bad.
Systems online in 10 seconds.
Illidan's pretty cool. I like that Sylvanas though, it's not bad.
4, 3, 2,
Maiev pretty normal. Malfurion, Malfurion-y. Diablo, it's more angelic Diablo skin than usual. Oxymoronic. A lot of normal ones, cool Orc skin there. Kind of matches Diablo as well. We got the cool Malthael one as well, again. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just something about his wings. It looks like it's a skin. Has to be. Ooh, big fight happening here. Butcher is low. Illidan even lower, goes down first. Quick first blood. Asmodin pushing bottom by himself. Very happily. That's not what you want. Demons with a very quick XP lead because of this. Wow, huge XP lead coming out because of this. Asmodin almost kills himself though. Oh man, he has to. Is he gonna back? He is gonna back. Go get him, Sylvanas. Nope, she doesn't. She can't possibly know he's there. Nice damage from her there. The Night Elves are still wild until the beacons come up, I guess. I have Malfurion dealing with a 4-man demon team as Asmodin returns. Ooh, look out. Butcher's low. Malfurion a bit low. It's easy beacon bottom, kind of easy beacon for the Night Elves. Sylvanas, would you please stand on the beacon and start channeling this for your team? Unbelievable. See, get the Zerg, get the wave so you can beat the demons, please. Malfurion. Kill the Diablo. They got it, at least, finally. They should be at like 60 right now, but at least they got it. And the demons are taking the long way around here. Sylvanas is still fine. Illidan was really low health though. Sylvanas got to get out of the laser beam of Asmodin. He can almost dunk her. Not quite. Tyrande's here though with some help. They could, yeah, they're going to get close, but there's the contest at right at neutral. That was interesting. That's going to go back to neutral. 86 for the Night Elves, not quite there. They're going to start channeling again. 4, 6, 8, 98, 100. There it is. 100 to nothing. Give them the 18 for the demons, but 100% deserve wave for the Night Elves. Let's see how well they can push with it. Decent start for the Night Elves, not taking the XP advantage as well. Demons, of course, 2 games ahead of everybody at this point, so even with this loss, they'll still be the top team. They will just know the one they ought to worry about the most. Actually, again, the humans being in their division, they still have to fight them again, and they should maybe be concerned that the humans actually play correctly and can beat them. The other team being Conference, so I guess they would play, who was that? Zerg again too, huh? Sylvanas taking out Diablo, Illidan pushing hard with this Zerg wave. Don't care at all about Butcher coming in. Look at this damage. Sylvanas, if she can get on that, Butcher's going down fast. 1 fort down, 26% left on this Zerg wave for the Night Elves. Maiev, Malfurion, and Tehran pushing top. Maiev, please don't die to the towers. Maiev almost does. She's got the heals. She luckily was able to go invulnerable. Sylvanas and Illidan are taking out everybody, but ooh, Illidan goes out a little too far. You need to take advantage of the Zerg wave damage too. As Tehran Owl coming in against Asmo, they'll finally, him and Diablo, go down to finish off the Zerg wave. Unfortunately for the Night Elves, not able to open up the inner base wall. Can they? Wait a second, Illidan, Malfurion, and Tehran coming back down here. No, they're not going to catch those guys. Now Malthael and Dior fighting. They gotta be careful here. Some low health bars, but double heals right now. Illidan needs to do the damage though, or else nothing will happen. A lot of low health bars here for the Night Elves, and they're going to get Demons will get a double kill because of their. I don't know what they're doing, just standing around dying. There's no reason to be there at all, fighting that, especially when you're slowly losing the fight, but consistently losing the fight the entire time. Maiev has to back off Sylvanas. You see what I mean? Like, what are you even doing? Why would you possibly do that, except because you just don't want to beat the demon team? So Maiev stays too long. She dies. Oh wait, no, she didn't die. She backed off. And then Sylvanas decided, oh, I know. I'm going to use my ghost thing, and then I'm going to teleport to the ghost thing inside the fort by myself against Diablo and whoever else was up here. So she got melted. Now, the demons easily just pushing this lane back because they keep getting all these easy kills. Because the Night Elves are just going to feed themselves to the demons. Why does every team do this crap? What is up with this? Seriously. Just play the game like you would play any other time. Why do you have to throw it against this undefeated team, quote-unquote undefeated team, who should not be undefeated? Maiev getting wrecked easily. Malthael almost died to Sylvanas. Maiev will be up in time for the beacons. Comes Butcher again, Malfurion, Tehran, and Illidan, at least here with them to do some damage. Now, again, he needs to continue to do the damage, and they can't just dance around full time and not commit. They either need to leave or fight. They finally do the latter of those things, and look, they get the beacon, no problem, because they just stayed and fought. Now they should stay and fight still, because it's the same exact people coming back, and it's still a 3v2. Maiev should finish channeling that because they could be getting beacon progress. Every time. Tehran takes down Hasmodin. It's a 3v3 though, still up top here. But still have the Night Elves had a decent chance. Then Illidan walks away. They still, oh my goodness, they still fended off the demons. Unbelievable. What is... Because the demons aren't that great. They are not that great. It's just no team wants to play well against them for some stupid reason. But the demons are not playing well right now either, so it's kind of working out for the Night Elves only for that reason. 2, 4, 96, 98. That's 100% beacon progress once more for the Night Elves. They're making it hard on themselves, but they did get another full Zerg wave here. Maiev is in trouble. She's going to be able to get out as the Zerg wave now comes in, and the demons have to run for their lives. Diablo's going to survive barely. No, he's not. Never mind. Maiev takes him out. I think probably with that alt wall that he walked through. See if Illidan can save this, or if the one tiny Zerg or the one Zerg guy will push in this fort. Alfurion might stop it, who knows. There goes the top fort for Night Elves. Against the demons, Butcher making a big mistake coming in like that. Right into the Zerg wave. Maiev and Tron easily take him out. Malthael is going to follow. Illidan's here now for extra damage. Maiev at half health. Thinking about backing, but Malfurion's here now. Plus Tron has been here the whole time. They're taking so much damage. Dude, you have 2 healers. How is that happening? Should be 2 more kills because of the Zerg wave, but nope. Asmon and Diablo able to get away, and I couldn't tell you what these guys are possibly doing right now when their Zerg is right here and they could be pushing this down, and they're just wandering around. They're just wandering around. They weren't backing, even though they didn't need to back. Looked like they were going to, but they didn't. They just wanted to do nothing for a while. Because you need to give the demons a chance, every chance they can possibly get to win this. Look at that. That was such a bad push for a second Zerg. So bad. Just push. Just push. Instead of doing this silly stuff. Now they're going to commit completely to this fight until they die. Until death, they will stay. Taron's like, well, I guess I'll... Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I do want a 1v... Maybe I do want a 1v3. Maybe, just maybe, I will 1v... Oh wait, it's a 1v4? Well, certainly I'm going to do this then. You heard me calling it, right? You heard me calling it before it happened. Dumb AI. Dumb AI. Dumb. Why? Oh, well, they might be getting a siege camp. I better stop that from happening, even though I'm 1 person against 4. And I'm just going to throw my life away and waste time, and then they're going to get it anyway, and then I won't be on the map, and then they're going to take the advantage because my team just wants to throw like every other team. Malthael is going to survive. Nope, he actually doesn't, because the minions don't want him to. The heroes certainly want everybody on the enemy team to survive. And even more so, they wanted to. Like, what was that? You know, what was that? Go in, kill him. He's right there. Just do it. Nah. But even more so, they want to feed themselves. This is it. This is going to be the last one. If the demons get it, they're going to just push right in and win. I guarantee it. This is because it's going to be going right to their inner tower. Watch it happen. Watch. That's exactly what's going to happen. Demons are going to win this one. And the Night Elves will probably have a chance to clear the Zerg, but they won't, and then they'll lose. Just lost Sylvanas in a... could have been a worse fight than that, I guess. They're just going to let the demons have it, because why not? But the demons luckily don't want it, just like everyone else. They do get it though, eventually. Malthael is going to die, so the Night Elves will stop the channeling at 20%. They don't get the beacon though, so, you know, whatever. The same thing back and forth though with the beacons. Every team is doing... Actually, those first like 2 matches or something, those teams were fine, and then since then all the teams have been pretty crap on getting beacons. Maybe I just didn't notice the first matches. That wall separating the entire Night Elves team, but it doesn't really help all that much. They have the team fight, so they're actually doing well on these beacons because they have the team fight over the demons, apparently, because they win it every time. Sylvanas, would you just get the beacon? Just get it. Just get the beacon, dude. Make Maiev walk the whole way up to do it herself. Oh, let me get on my mount before I step on there. Wait, I don't know if I want to step on that thing. It's a little sketchy. Freaking unbelievable, dude. So bad. And then you wait. Why do you wait until you lose the other beacon? They literally wait until they're going to lose the other beacon, and then they get... How bloody stupid can these bots be? How do you write a bot that is possibly this bad? How could it possibly be that bad? How is it possible? How do you put any work into anything and it comes out this shoddy? I do these other AI tournaments like this, let the AI play each other in different games. The best thing about this game is that it doesn't crash and have stupid bugs and stuff. It's the best game when it comes to that. It is the absolute worst when it comes to the AI itself. The worst. Even worse than Civilization 6, which is really saying something. Worse than Age of Empires 2, worse than WWE 2K22 and 2K20, which is also saying something. But problems with those games, at least mostly, definitely the WWE games, their problems are the bugginess and the crashing, make it almost impossible. Just get it, Malfurion. Just get it. Get it. Just get it. Just get it. Could have had the beacons by now. You could have had it, but no. I guarantee they'd have 100% by now if they weren't so dumb. Maiev can kill them both. She should at least just keep fighting, because if no, never mind, they don't have the beacon anymore down here. They had it. And instead, she just gets wrecked. Doesn't make any sense to me. They have a decent wave, Zerg wave coming, I guess, but it's not going to be enough. But again, it is coming to the fort that's open and half dead. So it's possible that it's enough to make the demons worry. Can you finish off the Leoric and Malthael and Asmodonite? Sylvanas is going to try to go for Leoric as well. No, she's moved into the back of the team. Not the worst spot in this fight, though, to be. She should finish Malthael. She does. That should be the Night Elves. But again, they don't care about getting the other beacon. How stupid can you be? How stupid, Malfurion? Really? That's what you're... It's getting hard to watch. It's getting really hard to watch that kind of crap. They're going to get the 100%, but I mean, come on, people. Come on. Because obviously they wrote the bots to the point where they know they have to do the objective to some degree. So why do they not understand? How do they not fully understand the objective? Just like they half understand what they have to do, and therefore they don't actually really do it half the time. Easy 2 kills here for the Night Elves as this Zerg wave pushes in, 50 seconds-ish death timer. They're going to have 20 kind of soon, maybe. Sylvanas here takes out Leoric along with the rest of the team. Malthael is going to fall to the Zerg wave, looks like. Maybe. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Fort will. So, Asmodon's going back now. I don't know what he was doing before that. With a 57% Zerg wave, you think it's the end of the game, but who knows? Who knows? Can't say for sure just yet. Don't want to call it until it's actually over when it comes to this demon team. Now, Fury and Tyrande and Sylvanas are here. That's game. Oh, yeah. So, someone finally beats the demons. Even though they should have now lost 3 matches in a row. Someone finally does it semi-correctly. It was a little easier to watch than the last 2 matches, but that was still kind of rough. Especially, again, with this was like the worst one. This was like the worst one. The Night Elves were the worst team. Fighting against the demons, of course. The worst one with objectives. It wasn't always objectives. It was the reason that, in fact, the last 2 matches, it was the demons won because their enemies who were winning wouldn't just push down simple pushes in the fort to make the game harder on the demons, and then to just let the demons come right back because they had no pressure on them. They put no pressure on them. Night Elves put pressure on them because the Zerg wave put pressure on them. guess they didn't have a choice, but they tried really hard to throw anyway. Very, very hard. So again, who do you give it to? Maiev, maybe? I don't even know. Again, they all sucked. They barely pulled it off in a match that they should have won very handily. 21-14 kills. Probably shouldn't have even been that close. 17-minute game. About standard, probably. I'll give it to Sylvanas or Maiev. Sylvanas, I think, because she's kind of close in both of these. Not really structure damage. She has decent hero damage. More eliminations, same deaths, more XP. Sylvanas gets it. Oh, wow. All right. Day 10 is coming to an end. Night Elves picking up a win over the Demons. The Demons finally losing their first game, even though they should have lost 3 in a row against Humans and against the Zerg here. But whatever. You get what you get. They apparently did well enough in those matches to get to squeak out a win anyway. So, is that? Demons drop, Night Elves go up. Quite an interesting little bit of things happening here as the Horde. This is very interesting. The Horde beat them, right? Horde beat Night Elves right there. So they do stay above them as the Zerg goes below. So even though the Night Elves are the ones that finally beat the Demons, they are not quite the second place team. But they are third, tied for it. I'd take it. At 8-2 with the Horde. Again, the team that beat the that won the tournament. So yeah, it's proving that they're not bad, not completely terrible. But yeah, that's it for day 10. We'll have 2 more interconference days coming up, and then we'll be back to the we'll be back to the last divisional matchups and a couple of the conference ones intertwined, intermixed, and then finally a bunch of conference matchups for the last 3 days. All right, that'll do it though. I'm gonna go do some other stuff. Check out the garden blog later on Academia Christi. It'll be up maybe later today, this afternoon, evening probably. It might take me a while to get it ready. But all right, yeah, I'll see you. Peace.